Bonjour, welcome to episode 6 of Score 1 Steal 1 Series 2, where I'm managing Liverpool in a very different sort of FM16 series. It really does have a lot of twists and turns to it. If you haven't watched the first 5 episodes, make sure you check them out so you know what this series is all about. So in the last part, it was a very topsy-turvy 3 games, as those of you that watched it will be aware. We lost 3-0 against Palace, really bad defeat, but then a really good win against Bournemouth, winning 4-3, before a 2-2 draw against Villarreal, which on paper sounds okay, but we were at home, we did go 2-0 up and they came back into it, and it does mean we've drawn all 3 of our Europa League games so far. But we did steal a couple of interesting players in Jonathan Dos Santos and Samuel, who are both making their debuts today, meaning they are protected. Remember the rules? First game for the club, play that I steal, they are protected for their debut. Rest of the team sort of speaks for itself in a way. We're sort of lacking attacking midfielders at the moment, after losing De Bruyne in particular, and Firmino and Coutinho. We've lost all 3 of them, which is very annoying. Coutinho's at West Ham, 2 goals in 4 games for them. In fact, only 1 goal in 1 game for them. Unless he's not registered, I've turned on allow registration anytime and allow squad numbers anytime, so there shouldn't be any problems in regards to players not being registered. But he has only played 1 game for them so far. Firmino, on the other hand, he's playing up front for Man City at the moment. He's got 2 goals in 7 games and 2 sub-appearances for Man City. They are top of the table, so he might end up winning the league with Man City. Definitely is a player that fits into the City squad quite well. Anyhow, we're taking on Norwich today, away from home, and we're also going to be taking on Tottenham in the Capital One Cup and Swansea in the league as well. So hopefully we can steal quite a few players, and I'm hoping my defence can hold firm. What am I playing at? Why am I not playing wingers? I've hardly got any attacking midfielders. It doesn't make sense not to play wingers. I have to play a Turbo as well. 2 inside forwards. I'm not going to play wingers. I'm going to play inside forwards. We're going to go for this against Norwich. They are 4th in their table somehow. They're doing really well. Jerome's scoring goals for them, obviously. So I'm changing the tactic up because it hasn't really been consistent, has it? In fact, it hasn't been consistent at all. I'm going to play a trequartista with Van Persie. He can do that. It's a very attacking tactic, but I need to attack because I don't have the best defence in the world. I think that's the best thing to do. So look at Norwich, 19 points from 9 games, 7 points above us. Ridiculous. Have to watch out for Redmond, he's dangerous on this game. Let's do this for the fans. That's what my assistant suggesting. Let's go for it, that hasn't worked. There's been some classics between Norwich and Liverpool lately, isn't there? Well, when Suarez was at Liverpool, he used to love getting a hat-trick against them, didn't he? Anyway, let's start the match. Need to turn on the junior clock today. Need to turn on the senior clock. Come on, guys. Let's get a win against Norwich and get our Premier League campaign really running. Get the motor running. Because it hasn't really run yet. Here's Sanchez. Into Van Persie. Lovely play to Turba. Sturridge! Throw in to Norwich. Olsen into Robbie Brady. Come on, close them down. Naismith, good block. Don't let them have a shot here. Get the ball away up to Sturridge and Van Persie and let them work their magic at scoring goals. Here's Brady. Oh, good save, Boruch. Brady with the corner, whipped across, headed away. Dos Santos making his debut. We've got 3 players making their debut. 2 players making their debut. Possibly 3 if Samuel comes off the bench. And they're all protected, aren't they? I've only played 2 wildcards so far. The Sturridge one actually paid off quite well, I think. Although we did draw against Villarreal in the end, so he could have been protected. Well, he was protected from the randomizer, at least. What am I talking about? I'll shut up now. Here's Tetty, good save. Well done, Boruch. Redmond. Dos Santos clears. That's good. It's not working. We might have to go counter. Robbie Brady, corner. Cameron Jerome. 5th goal of the season. Never scores in real life. I swear he always scores against me on Football Manager. Ridiculous. Why are we not doing anything? Frustrating. Sorry, just going to go support. Okay, I've made some changes to the tactic. I just make too many tactical tweaks, don't I? I can never stick with something. Okay, here we go. Van Persie. Out wide to Turba. It's poor. But here's Francis mopping up. Sacco into Charlie Daniels. We've got a really massive Bournemouth base to our team now. 1. Dos Santos over to Sturridge. Into the box. Oh, he's given the ball away again. He's the top scorer in the league and doing nothing for me. And here goes Robbie Brady. Robbie Brady, good save by Boruc. He's actually got a 7.0 on a turbo. Not doing anything though. This is nice play, Van Persie. Yes, he scores. It's his 9th goal in the Premier League. His first goal for me. I've been heckling him for the whole game, and he's actually come up with a goal at the far post. Great ball from Van Persie. And there he is at the far post. Can still come out with this with a win. Going to get Sanchez to roam from position. But all my strikers are very fluid. They are really roaming from position a lot. I don't know if that's a good thing though. Chan's going to have to watch out that he doesn't get sent off. Not really anyone to bring on for him though, that's the problem. We'll stick with this team for now. I'm keeping it on attacking fluid. We need a win. Boruc with a massive long free goal kick. Maybe I should get him to pass it short. I don't really know what the style of play I want to play. That's the problem, I think. Here's Naismith. No, not Cameron Jerome again. I hate you. Sorry if you're watching, Cameron Jerome. But you are a frustrating player on FM. And nothing is happening. Charlie Daniels has just decided to go and get injured. Kevin Stewart's going to have to come on. Chan's coming off. We're going pretty attacking now. Very attacking now. It really is frustrating when you just feel you should be beating a certain team and you don't. I'm going to take off Sturridge, who hasn't done anything. Origi's going to come on up front. He's going to play as an advanced forward. We're going to go more direct. There we go. As it stands, we're losing 2 players, our 2 best players on the day, and we're going to, apart from the players that are protected, of course, and we're going to win Norwich's worst player on the day. Here's Origi. Can we equalise, though? Origi, unlucky. Could have been a fluky goal, but it wasn't. It's a corner, which Dos Santos is going to take, who puts it across. Origi can't get to it. Closer, heads away. Here's Skirtle. Who was that to? I don't know. And now it's a throw-in for Norwich. End-to-end stuff at the moment. Naismith. Well done, Boruc. Keeping up Brady. They've had 16 shots to our 8. They deserve to win. We've just not been good enough. Ruddy's had an 8.1 performance in goal, though, which doesn't help. Well, we're going for it. We're completely going for it to try and win this game. I'm going to just pump it into the box. Here we go. Well, no, that didn't work, did it? 20 seconds to go. Literally nothing highlighted. Unless... No. Sessegnon falls over the ball. And we're losing against Norwich. Why do we lose the first game of the episode? I don't know if that's true. I'm just basing it on the last 2 episodes. That is just really annoying. I'm aggressively attacking the lads. They are top of the table. What the hell? Norwich are top of the table. Great. Cameron Jerome scored twice against me. He scored 7 goals this season. He scored 3 in real life. And we're losing my 2 best players on the day. Van Persie is going to Norwich. Iturba is protected because he's playing his debut, which means Boruc is going to go to Norwich as well. So we're going to be playing Bogdan in goal again, probably. Off Van Persie goes to Norwich. I don't even know if you'll be able to play for Norwich, because you're only meant to play for 2 teams a season, aren't you? Or is it in a transfer window? Also, I don't know if it's counts if it might only be 2 teams in the same country. Bye, Boruc. And I'm going to take the worst Norwich player on the day, which is actually between Bassong and Gary O'Neill. Oh, great choice, those 2. I think I prefer Gary O'Neill, actually. So I'm going to change the 18 to the 2 because Bassong is going to be number 1. And Gary O'Neill is going to be number 2. So what's it going to come out as? Number 2, Gary O'Neill. Welcome to the club. Gary O'Neill. Signing for Bayern Munich, those of you that watch my Bayern Munich series. Okay then. Tottenham away in the Capital One Cup 4th round. We've got quite a few players cup-tied. That's the problem with going far in the cup competitions with this premise, because I'll end up with loads of cup-tied players. And we've only played 1 round so far. I think I'll play Allura instead of Skirtle today, give him a rest. So I'm going to the lemon tactic. I don't know why I called it the lemon, but yeah, I'm hoping that this will be a bit more solid going forwards. Just changing some of the player roles, I think. Samuel is the only... He's having to play a little bit of position in the attacking midfield role. He's okay there, I think. Quite a few 2 young players on the bench. Sinclair and Jack Dunn. Oh, and Roman Vowles. Is that how you say his name? I don't know. He's the guy that came from Jablonec, so he's my backup keeper. Now Bogdan's going to be in goal. It's a bit of a shambles. Let's play Sturridge as a complete forward. Nani's going to be playing. Is this his first? He did play for me, didn't he? Yeah. So there's no one making it. No, really, Samuel's making his debut. This is a bit of a shambles, isn't it? Kevin Stewart at right back, Daniels at left back, Saka and Olori, Bogdan, Emre Can. Wish me luck. It's going to be difficult. I'm going to just try and pass it short. I'm going to work the ball into the box. That's the plan. Okay, let's try something a bit different. Wello, 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 wello. Wello, 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 way. I'm going to get sacked again, aren't I? It's inevitable. At one point I'm just going to lose 5 games in a row and the board will have enough and they're going to sack Junior Klopp and I'll be like... Might need to analyse my tactic and just sort of try and find something that works. When I play offline saves, I'm genius at tactics. It's just bloody recording them. I just panic and end up trying millions of different things and trying to make it work and it doesn't. They're motivated. Yes! We're just going to play possession football. It's going to work. It is. Determined. Here comes Spurs. This isn't looking good. 1 minute in. Dele Alli. Dele Alli. It's over the bar. Bogdan. Those red trousers will be clashing with his orange hair. It's another throw into Spurs, but it's 22 minutes in this time. We've had no highlights. This is actually the second highlight of the game. This is just a clone of what happened before. Here's Dele Alli. And he's put it wide this time. Can we have a highlight, please? Please? Football Manager 2016? Give me a highlight. There's Dembele. Dembele. Into whoever that is. And, oh crap, Chadley scores. From the angle. We're 1-0 down. We've done nothing in this game. I think I'm going to have to go attacking in the second half. It's a corner to Spurs. Whipped across. Headed away. Maybe going possession football away from home just wasn't a good idea. But I'm trying. That's what Junior Klopp does. He tries different things. Innovation is key. Unlucky so far. We've done absolutely nothing. I'm going to do that though because it has inspired them by the looks of it. We're going to have to go attacking. We're going to go to normal defensive line. Mixed passing. Let's try this. Sanchez can attack. Nani can attack. Inside forward. I thought I had Sanchez on inside forward anyway. No one's done anything. Samuel's done nothing. I'm going to have to take him off. He's on a yellow. He's going to get sent off. Jack Dunn could come on. No, Origi's going to come on. He's going to play... Oh, we're going 2 up front. One up front doesn't seem to work for me ever. On this FM16 recently. I always have to play 2 up front. We're playing as... What should we play him as? Play him as an advanced forward. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is boring. This is boring. Nothing is happening. I'm used to playing on extended. But I do key for videos because otherwise it's going to be too long. But it's just boring because nothing happens and we've had no highlights. Although this could be a chance through to Origi using his Belgian pace. Crossing it in. Oh! So close. Did you see that effort from Sanchez? Sturridge has done nothing. Nani's done nothing. I've got no one to come on. I'll swap them around. Nani's going to play as an inside forward. No, he's going to play as a winger on the left. Sanchez on the left. We're going to try some different football. We're going to try wide football. And we're going to whip the crosses in. Whip the crosses into Sturridge and Origi. Higher tempo. Exploit the wings. Let's try this then. Please, get back into this, guys. We're trying something different now. Sturridge through to Origi. He's hit the crossbar. I just despair. 2 minutes to go. We're going to have to go overload. Vimmer. Into Chadley. Destroyed my dreams, he did. Who the hell is that? What was that? Clinton? I didn't read his name correctly. It wasn't Clinton. Dos Santos. This is the last chance. It's hot. No! So close. A corner at the death with 5 seconds to go. Go take it quickly. Dos Santos whips it across. Headed away. We're out the Capital One Cup. We're losing a player. And we haven't gained any players today. Let's just go for that. They're relaxed and motivated. I can't destroy my players' confidence. Nani is going to Spurs. Bye, Nani. Off he goes. To Tottenham. And we've lost our first 2 games of today. We have to beat Swansea now. We really do. Otherwise, I'm really on the ropes. So I haven't asked a question today. But I'm going to put a poll. So it is a question, but there's going to be a poll in the description below to vote on. Now, a lot of people in the Swansea series wanted me to become unsackable. There's an option with the in-game editor to become unsackable and Liverpool wouldn't be able to sack me. They wanted me to do this with Swansea because they thought it would just be... It would ruin the series if I got sacked, I guess. It would end the series and that's what happened. At the same time, I feel like, you know, it is cheating, but then this is a fun save, it's not to be taken seriously, so I'm giving you guys the option to vote on the poll. It could go wrong for me with Liverpool, and it could end the series prematurely, so if you want me to become unsackable, vote in the poll so I become unsackable. If you don't want me to become unsackable, then vote for me not to be unsackable. That makes sense, because it could come to a point where I do get sacked, and it looks like it's going that way. It's on the cusp, isn't it? We're just sort of on the edge of a cliff. Not quite tipping over. There's the potential to turn it round with the players we have. Okay then, this is the team I'm going with to take on Swansea at home. We really need to win this game. I've changed the tactics slightly from the Spurs game once again. Stupid really, but in the second half when I went to this formation it worked quite well. We just couldn't quite grab a goal. So Sturridge and Origi up front, Sanchez and Aturba on the wings. Sanchez is an inside forward. I'm not going to play two inside forwards, I don't think that ever works. Even though I attempted it in the last game and it didn't work. Dos Santos in central midfield as a deep line playmaker, Chan in defensive midfield, Francis, Skirtle, Sacco, Daniels at the back and Bogdan in goal. You can see the bench there, there's no players that are making their debut. Gary O'Neill could make his debut today, so he is protected if he comes off the bench. He's also protected if it does go to the randomizer. In fact, he's not. My rule stipulates, let's just read this. When I steal a play, they are protected from being lost straight away on their debut. If, for example, he didn't come off the bench, he's not made his debut, meaning if there's a draw and it goes to a randomizer, he could go. He could be lost to the opposition. But if he does play, then he's protected. So that's an interesting twist and an interesting... If you look into the rule in a detail, then that's the way it is. Submit team. I suppose I'll probably only be doing one season with this anyway. But we'll see. I could maybe move to a different team, or I could stay with Liverpool, I could start a third series. Those are all the different options at the end of this season. I'm going to go for good luck out there. A friendly good luck. And a passionate team talk for the defenders, because they've not been so good. We really need to win this one. We've got quality players going forwards. Although they are starting to decline as we lose players, especially today. Here goes Swansea. Rangel into Pelosi. Sigurdsson. Rangel. Sigurdsson. Ayew. They're playing it nicely here. They're keeping possession. That's what Swansea are good at. And good tackle by Sacco. It's a corner, whipped in by Sigurdsson, headed away by Chan. And now we can break with the pace of one. Into Origi. Origi, come on. It's a poor cross. Good tackle by Chan though. Sanchez, this is nice play, and the highlights ended. Oh, blur. Throw in though, early on. Still, in this game, as I can't talk, okay. Concentrate, Paul, concentrate. Here we go, Francis. Oh, nice play, Origi! 1-0, we deserved that. 5th goal of the season for him. He's been good for me. He might be my top... No. Is Sturridge my top scorer? Or Origi, maybe joint. Do have to be aware of that. We've not had a 0-0 draw yet, though. It's unlikely with this team, if I'm honest. Dos Santos whips it in, and we've won a penalty, and we can go 2-0 up. I think Dos Santos is the penalty taker, actually. It's Daniels. Daniels is the penalty taker. Oh, top left-hand corner. Good penalty from Charlie Daniels. Yes, I remember. I put him as penalty take. He's got 15 on penalties. This is going well so far. Keep it on attacking flexible. Let's try and get as many goals as possible. Be great to get another 4 goals. So, well, 4 in total, or at least 4, so we can choose who we win and lose. But Swansea could get back into this if we do keep it on attacking. That's the issue. Good tackle, get it away. Well done, guys. Into Origi. It's the end of that highlight, but Daniels is on it. Lots of highlights in this half, and there's only been 4 shots each. Here's Origi. Oh, that was a chance. 3 clear-cut chances in this game. We've scored 2. Juan Aturba has got 2 assists. He's been really good. I'm glad I stole him from Bournemouth in the end. I think we're going to calm it down a bit now. Just go standard flexible. Calm down the pace. Don't need to be as hectic. But this is working. I'm pleased. I'm really pleased that it's working. Sturridge is just going to go to support. In fact, he could play as a false 9. He can do that, can't he? Let's try that. I'm going to bring Dos Santos off, and I'm going to bring on Sermon. So many Bournemouth players in this team. Obviously, we've lost Boric now. Going to bring Samuel on for Sanchez. Nothing's happening in this second half, which is okay. It suits me. I need a clean sheet. I can't afford to lose many more players. All the way back to Bogdan there. What's he going to do? Battered up the pitch. Here's Chan, Sermon, Samuel. Nice play this, Sturridge out wide. This is Daniels charging forwards. Good ball in, Origi. It's a good block at the near post. keep them out for now. Samuel. If we can get a third goal, that would be lovely. Daniels. Oh, we do! Is it an own goal? It is an own goal from Ashley Williams. I will make my last sub. I'm going to take off Sturridge. Sessegnon's going to come on. He's not a striker, but he can play as a trequartista up front. I think it's going to be 3-0 then. We're not going to grab a fourth and be able to choose who we steal, but still, that's okay. Hoping Sigurdsson's in there. Probably not though. 3-0 win, really good win for us. It's nice to end it on a high after 2 very poor games. And it does mean we're in 8th place. 15 points, 0 goal difference. 4 wins, 3 draws and 4 defeats. 19 goals scored and 19 conceded. It's been a very middle of the road season, hasn't it? But I'm hoping, I say this every time, I'm hoping we can push on from here. So we get to steal the 3 best Swansea players on the day. It's definitely not Ashley Williams, who got a 4.5. Andre Ayew and definitely Angel Rangawa come into the team. That's a good one, Andre Ayew. Really handy player to have. And Angel Rangawa at right back is a useful player. Useful right back. Competition for Francis. Okay, the 3rd best player on the day is between a few. So it's Fernandez, Sigurdsson, Correa. Oh, they've got Correa. He's a really good player. They've loaned him. Now, loans are a bit of a... I've not really stipulated rules around loan players. I just take them. And Leroy Fer as well, useful player. So there's 4 options there. We're going to have to go to the randomizer. And I'm going to change this number to 4. So it's going to be between number 1 and 4 that we get. And it's number 3, which I think could be Correa. Is that how you pronounce his name? Angel Correa? That's how I've always pronounced it. Fernandez. Sigurdsson is number 2. Yes, it's him. A really good young player, attacking midfielder, 20 years old. Welcome to the club. So this is the team going into the next video, where we will be taking on Villarreal once again in the Europa League, away from home this time. Leicester, who are 14th on this save, and then Man United, who are 3rd. So it's a tough episode next. Leicester are really good on the winter update. So I hope you're looking forward to episode 7. It's been great fun so far. I've enjoyed it. It's been up and down, but I suppose that's what makes it more entertaining. If I was winning every game, I'd have a huge squad. It would be a bit boring. It's just a fine line, because obviously I'm Liverpool's manager. If I don't perform well, I'll get sacked, just like I was with Swansea. So yeah, it is a fine line. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video. Let me know if I should be sackable or not, and I will see you in the next episode.